Welcome back to Passionate About Tech. Whether your C drive is almost full, or you just want to reclaim some extra space, today I'm going to show you exactly where that hidden space is coming from and how to get it back safely. Everything we are doing today is built into Windows, and by the end of this video, most people recover between 2 and 15 gigabytes without deleting a single personal file. Let's get into it. The first place we are going to look is also the quickest win: temporary files. Open the Start menu and search for Temporary Files. You will see Delete Temporary Files appear at the top as the best match under System Settings. Click on it. This opens the System Storage page, and this is actually a great place to pause for a second, because you can already see a breakdown of what is taking up space on your C drive, each with their own bar showing how much space they are using. Now click on Temporary Files from this list. Windows will scan and show you exactly what can be safely removed. Let me walk you through the most important categories. Delivery Optimization Files. These are files Windows downloaded to share updates with other devices on your network, safe to delete entirely. Temporary Files. These are files created by apps and Windows processes that should have been deleted automatically, but were not, safe to delete. Recycle Bin. Anything you have deleted but not permanently removed, safe to empty if you have not needed to restore anything recently. Thumbnails. Windows caches thumbnail previews of your images and videos, safe to delete. Windows will simply rebuild the cache the next time you browse those folders. Check the boxes for everything you are comfortable removing and click Remove Files. On most systems that have not been cleaned in a while, this alone can recover between 2 and 10 gigabytes. Now let's use Windows' built-in disk cleanup tool for a deeper clean, including system files that the Temporary Files page does not always show. Open the Start menu and search for Disk Cleanup. Select your C drive and click OK. Disk Cleanup will scan and show you a list of file categories with their sizes. Once it finishes, click Clean Up System Files at the bottom. This requires administrator permission and unlocks additional categories that are not visible without it. So what exactly are these system files? The most significant one is Previous Windows Installations. If you upgraded Windows recently, the old version of Windows is kept on your drive for 30 days as a safety net. This can take up anywhere from 10 to 30 gigabytes. If your system has been running well since the upgrade, this is completely safe to delete. You will also see device driver packages and other system-level temporary data. Go through the list, check everything you are comfortable removing, and click OK, then Delete Files. Next, let's enable StorageSense, because this is how you prevent the problem from coming back. Open the Start menu and go to Settings, then System, then Storage. Look for StorageSense near the top and toggle it on. So what exactly is StorageSense, and what does it do automatically? StorageSense is Windows' built-in automatic cleanup system. When enabled, it automatically runs cleanup tasks in the background on a schedule you define, deleting temporary files, clearing the recycle bin after a set number of days, and optionally removing files from your Downloads folder that have not been opened in a while. Click Configure StorageSense to set it up. You can choose how often it runs: every day, every week, every month, or only when disk space is low. For most users, every month is a good balance. You can also set the recycle bin to be emptied automatically after 30 or 60 days, and set downloads to be cleaned up after files have not been opened for a certain period. Though I recommend being careful with the downloads setting if you use that folder to store files long term. Now let's look at something most cleanup tutorials never mention: the Downloads folder itself. Open File Explorer and click on Downloads in the left panel. Sort the files by size by clicking the Size column header. Look at what is sitting at the top of that list. On most PCs that have been in use for more than a year, the Downloads folder is a graveyard of old installer files, zip archives, large video files, PDF documents, and software packages that were downloaded once and never touched again. Go through the largest files and delete anything you genuinely no longer need. Old software installers in particular can be safely deleted. If you ever need to reinstall something, you can just download it again. Also check for duplicate files. The same installer downloaded multiple times because you forgot you already had it. This is extremely common and can easily account for several gigabytes of wasted space. Here is one more space hog that surprises most people: the hibernation file. Open the Start menu, search for CMD, right-click Command Prompt, and select Run as Administrator. Type powercfg/h/size50 and press Enter. So what exactly is the hibernation file? And what did we just do? When Windows hibernates, it saves the entire contents of your RAM to a file on your C drive called hiberfil.sys, so it can restore your session when you power back on. By default, this file is sized at 75 to 100% of your total RAM. So on a machine with 16 gigabytes of RAM, that is a file between 12 and 16 gigabytes sitting permanently on your C drive. The command we just ran reduces the hibernation file size to 50% of your RAM, which is enough for hibernation to work correctly while freeing up several gigabytes. If you do not use hibernation at all and prefer sleep mode, you can disable hibernation entirely and reclaim all that space. To do that, type powercfg/h/off in the same command prompt window and press Enter. The hiberfil.sys file will be deleted automatically. If you do use hibernation regularly, keep it enabled, but the size reduction we made is still a worthwhile space saving. Let me be completely honest about a few things before we wrap up. First, do not delete anything from the Windows folder, the Program Files folder, or the System32 folder manually. These contain critical system files, and deleting the wrong thing can break Windows entirely. Everything we did today targets safe-to-remove temporary and cached data, not system files. Third, if your C drive is genuinely small, under 100 gigabytes, even a thorough cleanup may only delay the problem rather than solve it permanently. In that case, the long-term solution is either upgrading to a larger drive or moving your personal folders like documents, pictures, and videos to a secondary drive or external storage. So basically, hidden space on your C drive comes from a combination of accumulated temporary files, forgotten downloads, a large hibernation file, and personal files that have quietly grown over time. Temporary files cleanup and disk cleanup handle the hidden system junk. Storage Sense keeps it from piling back up automatically. Your Downloads folder is often the most overlooked source of wasted space, and the hibernation file is a quick, safe win that most people never think to touch. Go through each of these steps today, and I think you will be genuinely surprised how much space you get back. If you found this video helpful, do me a huge favor. Hit that like button and subscribe to Passionate About Tech for more tips like this one. And if you have a specific folder or file eating your C drive that we did not cover today, drop it in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.